Hello, and this is Blueprints, Day 20. Thus far, we've been slowly and surely getting closer and closer to the amphitheater. We would have made it in last time, but we didn't get the door unlocked, and thus far we've been able to open up both of these side areas, as well as drain the well and find the locked door down there. Slowly but surely, we are getting closer and closer to solving the mystery of finding door 46, as well as finding and learning the history through the in-game storytelling that we've been going through. Let's see. For our spare extra room, we can either get the tool shed today, the hovel, or the shelter. Been doing all right with footsteps. The issue we've been hitting a lot recently was keys as well as items to get us through. So I think today we'll take the hovel just to see what it's like and whether or not this will be worth it for later on. Doesn't seem to be any letters or anything to be read. Oh. Notice of termination. Dear Mr. Revane, your half-hearted dedication and maintenance of the grounds have been greatly appreciated. However, I regret to inform you that your services as the groundskeeper at Mount Holly will no longer be required effective immediately. This decision has been made after careful consideration and is based upon repeated observations and documented instances of neglect in the performance of your duties. The state of the green rooms, in particular, has deteriorated significantly over the last few months, which reflects poorly on the rest of the staff. You are required to vacate the hovel by the 20th of March, ensuring all tools and equipment belonging to the estate are returned to the tool shed in good condition. Your final wages will be settled promptly upon completion of these instructions. We thank you for your time and service and wish you the best in your future endeavors. Ann Babbage, the house manager. So this used to be the caretaker's house until he got fired. There's three. One more and we'll be able to solve the mystery of what's connecting these four together. Let's see, we got one from the apple orchard on the other side. We got, which gives us the allowance. We got one from one of the rooms that we got. I don't roughly remember which one. And then we just got the hovel. Here's our daily allowance. So the foundation's still in place. Does not reset each day. Still think there's probably going to be something that we use to go down that one side. And we are still looking for as many green rooms as possible. It looks like we have two more permanent additions we haven't solved yet. And we're up to 11 stars in the observatory. We still have the blessings of the High Roller from the previous one, which means that we gain each time you draft a shop room, gain a dice, gain 5 extra coins each time you roll the dice. So coins have been fine thus far. Alright, den, bedroom, parlor. hallway, spare room, nook. I still think there's probably a puzzle in the spare room, but I'm not certain yet. It just seems a little bare for nothing. Storeroom, guest bedroom, pantry. Battery pack. Provides juice to battery-powered contraptions. Now, I believe we had the one room prior that allows us to combine items together, and it was able to combine with the hammer, but it needed a third item as well. I don't know what that third item is just yet. Okay. Parlor, pantry, walk-in closet. Some keys, some dice, and a diamond. That's the car keys. We haven't been able to try and combine both of those yet, so maybe we can get lucky and get the garage this time as well. Okay, hall room, spare room, or corridor, or we can redraw. I want to save the redraw just in case. Nook, hallway, or kitchen. I think we're going to take the kitchen because we're going to be heavy steps today, but we're going to get a lot of coins. Seem to be any food in here just yet. So choices are the banana, club sandwich, bacon and eggs, and for dinner, it's the wood-fired pizza. Summer truffle sauce, smothered in fontina cheese, wild mushrooms, and sliced salami. Cooked to perfection with the right amount of char. Plus 20 or plus additional 10 if we have the furnace. Really don't want the furnace, but I would like to see what the fired pizza looks like today. We have gotten lucky and gotten a dinner a few times. Okay, guest bedroom, West Hall, observatory. Will be nice to get the observatory later. We don't want it just yet, though. Want to be able to go up. There's the garage. We'll get 3 keys, and we have the car keys. It looks like we'll need the closet, the breaker room. The drop-off address is 14227 Sandy Heights, a small garage on the south edge of Trinsdale. The goods are already secure and in the trunk, so just unload and get back here before noon. I've seen Sinclair's schedule, and I don't think he'll be requesting a car today, but you never know when the cat will want to get some air. Tomorrow will likely be the last delivery, and I believe Denny already has payment ready. So is there stuff in the trunk then? Good. Upgrade disk. Now we need the science room. Okay. Let's see, the chapel, dark room, courtyard. I think we'll take the courtyard. The 3 steps. Don't have a shovel yet, but it looks like there's a hammer. So now we have the hammer and the battery. Okay. So the nook, the hallway, the nursery, or redraw. I think we'll take the nook. Looks like we're going to do well on keys today. Hopefully we don't need the key card. Okay, guest bedroom, the chapel, the pantry, or redraw. I was kind of hoping to find another hallway or something to get us connected to a 4-way path. So I think we'll use one of our dice. Try to get that. It's perfect. We use the hallway. Go up to the foundation and also double back to do a dead end room. There's the foundation in that way. So I'm going to make this a dead end room. Whenever I draft a bedroom, okay, here's the red prince. We read that in previous episode. Not seeing any other additional hidden items. But now when we do the bedrooms, we'll get some extra. See, that's still raised. Still don't know how to activate that just yet. Before we continue on, I think I want to double back to the entrance hall and then try the other direction. Don't want to go too far in just yet. Okay. Unfortunately, all 3 of these will be dead ends. So I'm going to do another redraw. Spare room, boudoir, or library. I think we'll take the library. If I'm not mistaken, the last book in here. So we'll take the time to read that. Drafting strategies. The potential within. Gems, gems, gems. Planning your house. Top drafting combos. Making a connection. Tips and tricks. And word from the editor. It's going to be a lot of reading. I don't think I'm going to narrate this out loud this time. So if you guys just want to read along, I'll move slowly. So a lot of that seems to have been reviewed already that we've already learned as we played the game. And like I said, if you guys feel like going back and watching that at all, feel free to slow down and do so. The attic is very tempting right now. Possible 8 items that may be useful as we go along, but it's another dead end. Don't want to do the weight room because I don't want to lose half of my steps, and aquarium will only give us the 1 access. Or we can do our last 3 draw, which I want to save just in case we come to a dead end. So I think we're going to take the suck, lose the 9 steps, go back to the kitchen, get something to eat, and then continue on through the foundation. We haven't been in the attic before, so we'll see what we can get. It's a key, a secret garden key, which would be good to get a lever. Coupon book. Save 1 coin on each purchase you make in the estate. Should be useful in the kitchen. There's the shovel we need. Ironically, it looks like we are not going to hurt for gems this time. Dear Miss Marigold. This was written April. Wish we had the magnifying glass for this. Thank you so much for giving our editors the opportunity to consider your illustrated children's book, The Red Prince. Unfortunately, I regret that we have come to the conclusion that although the illustrations are wonderful, we do not think the material is a good fit for Ruffington's current catalog, and therefore will not be pursuing a partnership at this time. If you provide us with a return envelope, your manuscript will be returned to you. Otherwise, it has been recycled. Thank you again for thinking of us here at Ruffington, and do not discourage to submit any work you complete in the future. We wish you every success in finding a home for your book. Thomas Yanders, Editor. Ruffington Red Publishing, Children Book Department. Change the ending to political. Wonder if we could find a copy of that manuscript somewhere. We did read before. Now it looks like the security room monitors. I don't see any other items in here. Okay. Let's go back to the kitchen, get some food, and continue on. Yeah, I'm not known how I feel about the hovel. It's been hurting our footsteps a lot, and we've been seeming to do fine with gems today. Alright, that boosted us back up a little bit. We will now go to the courtyard and do some digging. I think the courtyard always has those 2 plots to dig. Two more coins. Okay. Doing well on keys today. Wonder if there's a way to knock this board over here. Something I'm not seeing. I'm not going to look it up like I've done for the one green room. I want to try to avoid doing that again. Alright, hallway, locksmith, rompus room. Go to the rompus room. I don't think we've been in this room before.
As it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of the dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara, and I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something he was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon, a door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find. A lost room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Well, I wasn't expecting a cutscene, but I'll have to think about that. Alright, treasure map. See, the treasure map leads to room just above the garage. It's a decent amount of coins. Okay. Got the secret garden, so we can flip the lever. Alright, so at least one way into the empty chamber is open today. Still haven't figured you out yet. Alright, let's double back a little bit. Or at the very least make some more dead-end rooms. Hallway. No matter which room I do, it's going to be a dead end. I don't want to use the last dice just yet. But we do get dice for those. You can see what we get for the observatory. It'll get us to our 12th star for next time we do it. Or the parlor for 2 extra gems. Dead-end rooms are more common today. That is not good. Okay. I think we'll take the freezer for today because we're good on coins and diamonds right now. They would be very useful for tomorrow. So it looks like the freezer temperature isn't going up. And last time it did because we had the boiler room, I think. But at least we'll have our 7 diamonds and 11 coins for tomorrow. We're just hurting on steps. There's a key. So we stumbled across the safe over here. And the code that I had found before, 9083, didn't work. Still does not seem to work. Okay. I think we're going to go back through the foundation and try to go up from that way before we go into the archives. Closet, pantry. Okay, we'll take the chance with that. Secret passage. Let's see, hallway, green thumb, keys to the bedroom, red rolls, or gold sink. Well, let's see. Either the green thumb would be good, or the gold sink is for the marketplace, which would give us additional. Bedroom, there is a good chance that we'll get a dead end passage, so I think we'll stick with the green thumb. See, aquarium. This is most likely the 4-square room. A courtyard or redraw. I think we're going to do this. It'll hurt, but we're close. Hoping for food. Okay. Looks like a key card. We're getting up far enough. We're going to start needing them now. So let's go this way. Chapel. Utility closet. I don't think we can lose coins with them frozen right now, can we? We cannot. Okay. That leads back to the archives. See, mailroom, we were able to get 3 items from it last time. Furnace might increase the heat of the freezer, but it's unlikely. Or we can try the random room. The morning room. Another upgrade disc. Tomorrow we'll start with an extra 2 diamonds. The deposit box key. Did we see a deposit box before? I really don't remember. Alright, to the other side of the cloister. Still hoping for more steps. Alright, so if the archive is a blocked room, spare room, or the laundry room. Or we can use our last redraw because if this doesn't work out, we're going to be blocked. Bedroom, lavatory, or that. Take the bedroom, we'll get some extra steps. Okay. Just hoping to see some running shoes. That would have helped a little bit. Okay. Can't buy any of these things, I think. Okay. I don't see any items in here. Alright, we need a straight hallway. Closet, parlor. Use a dice. Don't know what this can be. That's our only hope. It's a pool. Well, we made it into the antechamber. To continue up, you must go down. The basement key. This looks like the key that's used for the bottom of the well. I don't know if we can make it back there in time. We finally got into the antechamber. We now know what's in there. To get a key for the well. So we're really hoping that it would have given us one of the bedrooms. Well, we finally made it to the antechamber. We now know what's in there. That's fantastic. And it gives us the key to the bottom of the well. Fortunately, we weren't able to make it back. We ran out of steps. But we were able to freeze our diamonds and money for next time. That's going to be very good. Don't think we'll use the hovel again. But now we know how to get up there. I thank you all for joining me. It looks like day 20, we finally reached the antechamber. We'll see if we can do it again next time. And I shall see you all next time. Thank you all for watching.